I thought I'd come on and show you this cute, quick, simple, easy project I've been doing. These are some cute little zipper pouches. This one is unlined and it was just made out of a piece of fabric from one of my daughter's old school jerseys. And this is just an unlined piece of fabric that I used for this one and added the zipper to. They're really simple, quick and easy to make, and you don't really need a template. You can make your own for it. Now these are the ones that I've made that are lined, and the reason I wanted to show you these is because they're so lovely and quick and easy to make, and they make great gifts because I'm going to be giving these as gifts and adding some things inside them. So for my mum, for example, I'll be putting some one of those, is it a sew line pen, because she does English paper piecing, so I'll be putting some of those goodies in there for her little glue pen, and some hexes and things like that. But also I think they make a brilliant background for your slow stitching and for your applique projects, because you've got something useful but also you've got a canvas to add your little pieces of artwork to. So these are the lined versions that I did. So I've made a couple of these. These are going to be given away as gifts, and this is a larger version, and I'll show you the pieces that I used to cut the template. So how it started is my daughter had a pencil case that she absolutely loved, and the zip broke on it, and I thought, oh no, I'm not going to replace the zip, I'll just try and find her another pencil case. But it was quite a large pencil case and I couldn't find one to replace it, so in the end I had to buy some zips and place a zip for the pencil case for her. And because I'd bought some zips, I actually bought a big bag. I thought, it's about time I did some practice putting zips in, because I haven't put zips in anything before, and I thought, you know what, my age, is about time I learned how to put zips in and did a bit of practicing. So I bought a bag from Amazon with a bunch of different coloured zips in, lots of different colours, and 2 different sizes. And I thought, you know what, I can make loads of pouches and just add these little zips, and they're really good quality. They get good reviews on Amazon, and they're quite easy to put in. The fabric seems quite good and the zippers seem quite good. So what I did do was pick some fabric that I thought the zip colours would go nicely with, so I could pretty much use any of these colours with the zips. And I just went about making myself some of these little pouches. So this one I decided not to add the zipper to, so I used the same template and lined it, but I'm actually using it for my glasses on the side of my bed, and my daughter has asked for one of these as well, so she can pop her baubles in it. So you don't have to add zips to them, but I'll show you the template that I used. I brought it downstairs so that I could carry these in, because I'm making a book at the moment, and they're quite handy for holding the pages in place when I sew. So basically I cut myself 2 templates. This one's for the larger piece, because I can't remember, I think it might be 13-inch zips and 9-inch zips, I think. So I cut myself 2 templates. So I've got this one here, and I'll put the measurements on the screen in a moment, or below in the video description later. So I cut myself 2 templates, but basically, as you can see, they're basically just rectangles of card, so really easy to do. And in the corner here is like you just cut yourself out a little notch. Now these are nice and small templates because they're cut on the fold. So basically this is what you do. You get a piece of fabric and you fold it in half, and then half again, so you've got the 2 folds, and then you notch a piece out. So when you've cut it to the right size, so this is an open edge, that's an open edge, fold, fold, you then just cut your little notch, and when you open it up, you've got your little pouch template. And what you do with that is you sew. Now you're going to cut 2 of these because you want a lining. We don't have to have a lining, I've got some without linings, but if you want to line it, you want to cut 2 of them. Maybe the same fabric. I picked just a solid fabric colour for the inside that went nicely with the pattern fabric. I was just using up some old fabric that I made a dress out of donkeys years ago, and I just had a few scraps left over. So you can do it where you've just got, maybe you cut 2 panels, so if you don't have enough to make one large piece like this, you could just cut it in 2 and then you just sew the bottom up, if that makes sense. So you'd cut, basically if you're doing it like this, you want 2 pieces, because what you're going to do is sew a lining into your pouch. And when you've cut them, you'd fold your pieces in half like that. So say this is your outer piece, you want your right sides together, and then you're going to sew down the side there and down the side there. And then when you've done that, you are going to squish your edges in. And I've got a video showing this. You basically squish your edges in like that, and then you sew across there, and that then makes your little boxy type corners like that. Then you turn it the right way round, and you do the same with your lining fabric, but you keep your lining fabric the wrong way out. So you've got the wrong side to you of your lining fabric, but your outer fabric is the right way round. Then what you do is just pop the outer fabric inside your lining fabric, sew all the way around, but leave yourself a little gap, and then turn. Once you've left a little gap and you've sewn it all the way up there, you can then turn your fabric the right way around. You pull your inner fabric out and then tuck your lining fabric in, and then that makes your bag, and then you just sew up the little gap. Hope that makes sense. And then just add your zip. So you put your zip on sort of the outside of the fabric with the edge there, then sew along the edge, and then when you fold it, it sort of hides that seam. I hope that makes sense. I did film it while I was doing it, and hopefully it'll make sense when you see that. But basically that's what I did, and then just took the ends in and sewed those up as well, and it made these gorgeous little pouches. So I hope that is useful to you, and you've then got a base if you make a few of these for your slow stitching and your applique designs, and you can make loads of them because they make fantastic gifts. I'll add the footage of me making them now. So if you enjoy this, please do give me a thumbs up, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. So take care. Bye.